Hey guys, Archives here, and today I have a few things I want to talk about. I basically want to talk about what I don't like about this game. I do have a list of, I think, around 7 things that I do want to talk about. Other than those 7 things, I think this game's really, really good, and if they could improve upon those 7 things, I think that would be amazing, right? Before we hop in this video, make sure you subscribe if you like the video, obviously, and then if you still like it while you're down there, you want to hit that notification bell so you get notified when I upload. Now then, so the first thing I want to talk about is the dupe system. I don't particularly like the dupe system, right? So if we go over here and go into my character box, let's click on, let's say, Shion. Shion is one of my favorite characters, but if you look at the dupe system, first, you need 5 dupes to get them fully awakened, right? Once that happens, their star rarity increases. Basically, once you get them fully awakened, once you get those 5 dupes in there, their star rarity increases, and then I'm assuming, I haven't actually seen 6-star yet, but I've seen like 4 go into 5 and everything, right? That you need to awaken them again. I don't like how many dupes you need, especially for like, if say if I go Slime. Slime was originally a 4-star character, but I did get him to 5-star through dupes, and I got him all the way up from 4-star to 5-star, and then now I gotta get 5 more dupes into him to get him from 5-star to 6-star. And I don't know, you might need dupes after that, I don't know particularly. I don't like how many dupes you actually legitimately need for characters, right? I don't like that. I don't like that in the slightest. I think that that could be a major change, especially since, a lot of these dupes that you put in there, a lot of the effects, they do give you increased amount of effects into your skills. Like this one, when you get like 3-star awakened, you increase your, when you release your 4-star combat attack with soul skills, increase own counterattack rate by 6% for the next turn. Counterattack is actually really, really good, and if you do get a counterattack pulled off, that's just extra damage and you take out your enemies much quicker, which leads you to clearing it in a much fewer turns, right? Also helps in priority battles. But yeah, I don't like the dupe system. I think that could be revised and changed if it was like maybe a separate system to get him to 6-star. Maybe instead of just based off of dupes, based off something else. I have no idea. I don't really have an idea how they could particularly change it, other than change it into a different system that's not requiring dupes to get to a 6-star and everything. But yeah, let's move on to the second thing. That is summoning rates. This isn't like as a big one because I'm not as big when it comes in the summon rates of the game. I do think 4% is actually pretty low, in my opinion. I wish it was like 5 or 6%, even 7%. But I do understand they do have it lower percentage because we do have a pity, but I do wish that it was a higher amount of percentage. At least, though, every single multi we get a guaranteed 4-star or higher, which means you do have high chances of getting a 5-star, which is good. So I think if the sim rates were increased maybe like 5, 6, even 7%, it would be better, but it's not a big dislike on my list. I can deal with 4%, right? Because it is a gotcha game. That is something, it is a gotcha game. Okay, next thing on my list is stamina recovery. Let's go to home for this. Stamina recovery is absolutely garbage in this game. Um, Specifically the stamina potions, right? 1 stamina potion heals 10 stamina, and from my experience of like playing this game the last few days, I haven't gotten errors, so I've been able to play. You don't get a lot of stamina potions without buying them in the shop, and that'll be one of my next points, is that specific shop, right? But stamina potions recover barely any stamina, and you need a lot of them to get a full bar stamina. And considering that 1 stamina potion gives you 2 runs of a stage, when you, particularly for like gold and everything, you need a lot of gold to do a lot of things in this game, especially once you start leveling up your town and everything. You're going to need a lot of gold past that. You're going to need a lot of stamina potions to legitimately get the amount of gold you need. I wish if they can just buff the stamina potion to at least recover half of your stamina, I think that stamina potions would be fine. I would like it like Grand Cross, where it's basically a full bar, but a half bar at the minimum is what I'm asking for. If they could do that, that would be amazing. So if developers ever see this, try to work with these. Your game is good. I'm not lying. Your game is it's a fun game. It's just there's some issues that you need to like fix, and it'll be a really, really good game, right? But yeah, that's in the stamina pod issue. Moving on. This is a really small issue, but I did want to bring it up because I wanted to talk about it. the Predator battle being daily, I mean, it's small. It's a very small issue. You don't necessarily, I mean, it's whatever, but it's whatever. I mean, it's something they could increase or not increase. I mean, it's not like you're gonna be using a lot of them. You don't use a lot of them. You legitimately don't, right? But it would be nice if it wasn't daily quest and you could do it as many times as you want a day, as long as you have the stamina for it, like all these other level up quests, gold coin quests, and ability release quest. Okay, next thing that's on my list, we're going back to summoning, is the pity for protection characters. Not for normal characters, right? 200 bizarre punches is 20 multi normal characters. That's fine. I don't like that the protection characters are 300 points slash 30 multis. I don't like that. I wish it was like the same as normal characters, so you get to that point, instead of having to save and hope that you get to there, or you have enough multis to get to the 300 bizarre points. To get to the protection characters, you could just have them as 200, and you could choose between whichever one you want. Especially considering that pity does not carry over, I think that having it increased compared to the characters is a bad move. I think that it should be the same as the characters, where it's 200 and 200. They're both 200, right? Okay, that's all I gotta say about that. I have not much to say about that. Let's move on to my next issue, the shop system. I gotta talk about multiple things in the shop. Okay, first thing we're gonna talk about is a Seed the Growth Bazaar. So the way that you get Seed the Growth is that you have Bazaar points when you summon, right? You get 1 for a single, 10 for a multi. And whenever the banner ends, all your Bazaar points, because the Bazaar points are your pity, right? All your Bazaar points are disappear and they get converted into Seeds of Growth. So your Bazaar points go down to 0. Let's say you had 40 before the banner end. When the banner ends, if you didn't use them, the 40 will go over to Seeds of Growth, and your Bazaar points will be 0, but your Seeds of Growth will be 40. You can spend them in the shop. Now, I think that the Seed the Growth shop is way too expensive. Number one, stamina potions being 15. That is a multi and a half just to get one stamina potion, bro. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. One stamina potion being a multi and a half of points is ridiculous. That is way too much. That needs to be increased down to 2, 1 or 2. One's better, but I can understand why you're doing it too. The second one, the enhancement, that definitely needs to be decreased. And then these over here, these things you can grind very easily by just playing through the story, right? Because a lot of the story will drop these for you, so you can just play through the story. Them being 3 or 4, basically half a multi, is not good. That needs to go down as well, like 1 or 2. This I can understand being a little higher, but I don't think it should be 12. I think it should be like 2 or 3. Like, a lot of the stuff in the Seed the Growth shop to me is very overpriced. And I do think that they need to decrease the price by a lot on a lot of these things to balance out the fact that you have to do a multi and a half to get 15 Seed the Growth, right? Because it is equal. It's traded over equal. Bazaar points are traded to equal amount of Seeds of Growth when the banner ends, right? Okay, so next thing and final thing on my list I want to talk about is the Magic Crystal Shop. And this is because of Bandai. If you haven't played a Bandai game before, Bandai is always like this with their prices. They always have high prices for a low amount of summoning currency. It's not that bad, but it definitely could be better compared to games like Danmachi, which is created by the studio who created this game. It's just that Bandai produces it, so Bandai gets the saying on what the prices are in the shop. WFS doesn't. Danmachi has really good deals, has really good sales, has really good bundles. And then you have something like Grand Cross, which has amazing top tier bundles. Grand Cross's prices are amazing, bro. Grand Cross's prices, they have amazing bundles. They got amazing sales. It's worth your money if you are a dolphin or a whale, right? It's really easy to get through there. Now, another game I mentioned, Legends, which is also by Bandai, has really good sales. Like, Legends without the sales has pretty garbage prices, right? It's a Bandai price, right? It's Bandai prices. But with the sales, their prices are top tier. So I do think that if they were to give a lot more sales, or not even lower the prices, just give a lot more sales like Legends has, I think I would be happy. Like, if they gave the amount of sales that Legend has, I would be happy with this game when it comes to the Magic Crystal Shop. Better than that, I think that's all the issues I gotta talk about. That's like the main issues I have in my game. I have had with the game so far when it comes to playing it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear what you guys think that's bad or good at the game. Right? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.